Early on in my relationship with Hannah, she made this hot dog stir fry for dinner on a random night, and since then, it has honestly become a staple in our weekday rotation. Now, this recipe is perfect for those busy days when both your energy and time is on short supply. You're mentally drained, and you just don't have the capacity to really think about what you're cooking. And this recipe doesn't really need a recipe at all, because it just takes a handful of ingredients that comes together in less than 10 minutes, but the results is greater than the sum of its parts. It's honestly so good. So do me a favor and make sure you like, comment, share, and save this video. Alright y'all, remember to wash your hands. The first step is getting all of our prep work done, and we'll start by cutting a whole onion in half, and we'll get rid of the ends. And then we'll just cut the onion into strips along the grain. Then I have some green onions that I'll just chop up to use as a garnish later. And if you don't mince your garlic in bulk like I do, go ahead and mince up a couple of cloves of garlic now too. The last part of our prep is getting our hot dogs cut. Now you can use any kind of hot dog you like, but personally, these hot links from Evergood are my absolute favorite. They're not that spicy, but it has a good flavor profile and the casing on it is nice and snappy. Plus, when we cook it down later, the oils that it releases makes for a really great sauce. We'll cut our dogs on a bias, and then it's time to cook. Now to a pan on medium-high heat, we'll add in a splash of oil, and then we'll drop in our hot dogs. I'm gonna let them sit for just a couple of minutes before moving it around, as I want that Maillard reaction to occur and for those edges to crisp up a bit. Then to our pan, we'll add in our onions, and I like my onions to still have a little bit of a bite, so I'm not gonna cook these down too much. Then we'll add in our minced garlic and get that all mixed up. And if you like this recipe and you want to learn how to make more of your favorite quick and easy meals, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications to stay up to date on all my latest posts. Now, what brings our hot dog stir fry together is the secret sauce. And this is no joke, but it's just ketchup. I know that sounds kind of wild, but when the ketchup mixes with everything and its sugars start to caramelize, it creates a sweet and savory sauce that coats every bit of the hot dogs and onions. And there's just something about it that's kind of magical. So we'll just cook this down for another minute or two, and then it's time to plate. Now our hot dog stir fry goes perfectly over some white rice, as those grains absorb all that flavor. We're just gonna get a healthy amount of the hot dogs and onions into a bowl. And then we'll garnish it simply with some green onions for a bit of that freshness and a pop of color. And we'll finish that off with some fresh ground black pepper. And just like that, you've made the easiest hot dog stir fry at home. Don't knock it until you try it, because it's honestly one of our go-to meals when we have nearly nothing in the fridge and our funds are a little low. I genuinely hope you love this one as much as I do. As always, the recipe and measurements are on my blog at feedthepudge.com. And if you've made it this far, let me know in the comments section, what's your go-to weekday meal when you're short on time? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
This is so good. That's fire.